Okay, so we're on a path that is in the woods that Steve knows about. And what is here?
There used to be a park, like probably in the 40s or 30s.
Okay. And when you was a kid, you would come down here and play.
But the park was already big.
Yes, the park was already
I grew up less than a mile from.
Okay. This kind of tree, people would put their initials in.
See, there's a big G and a heart. That's probably pretty old.
Let's see if I won't fall down the hill.
There used to be some trees like that in here with them all over it. And that would probably be close to the area we need to detect, but we might as well do this one.
Says there may be something in here. Ooh, it stinks. It really stinks. I mean, it really, really, really stinks. I know y'all can compare that to something. We don't have to even say it. Hey, baby. Listen to that. So after working all the goo out, it now says there is no metal in here. Oh, I think it picked up the camera just now. So that's really not right. I know my camera's metal. Isn't this gorgeous? Can you see the water down in there? I should have brought my flashlight. Ooh, I can cave in at any time. I can feel my feet dropping through the earth. See right there? I was sinking. Okay, so this is Steve, 3 miles ahead of me. Okay. I didn't fall into the stream. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, Steve just screamed, I found the seesaws. And he's gone, totally gone. We were gonna dig around this first, right?
Well, my thoughts are seesaws bounce kids around if they had money in their pockets.
Okay, so this target here, it says it's iron. That's cool. I like watching you dig.
I can dig it.
Give me the pointer then. Is it on? Yeah.
Maybe that might be it right there.
Oh, that's it. What is it?
Probably old nut bolt from the swing set.
Yep, that's what it is. I bet. It was iron, but because of the fact that we almost found no metal signals, and it was really going off so blastingly, I wanted to see what it was. Okay, so we found an old shotgun shell here around this tree, and right over there there's 2 posts sticking up. He says he thinks might have been the old swing set. The old seesaw is that way, and we've been working our way up.
It's an old one.
I can see URS.
It may be Sure, like I think Winchester made some they called Sure shots.
Okay, well, we're gonna keep looking. 122 bullet.
It's an old one though.
Yep. So we got another target really close. It may be that they fired 2 shots, which is a really good possibility.
Coming back in, people better shots and money. Right. Probably need to be on low. You're right.
I was right. They fired 2 shots. Whoop.
No doubt they got 2 squirrels.
Okay, so we found something in the river. Put your pointer on that again. The pointer says it's metal. And we can't make heads or tails about what it is. There could be a gold nugget in the center.
Probably just an iron deposit.
But we're going to take it home and we're going to see. It's really, really light.
I'd be curious.
I mean, it's like,
stick to you.
it's like lighter than dirt. Isn't that gorgeous? Just out here in the middle of the woods. It's got the most beautiful berries on it. Up there is red berries. And right there again. This is just the most beautiful area. I was fixing to say
410.
410. This thing is getting so good at finding shotgun shells.
Somebody had a lot of shooting fun here.
Yes, they was. And we really like to hear, because usually we get something good, don't we, baby?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes we get bottle caps and pull tabs. But we'll just have to see. Okay. Is that whatever it is right there?
It is. The Chevrolet emblem.
It's a Chevrolet emblem. We got a relic. Oh, I'm gonna get the water and let's wash it off. Oh, I like that. Oh, I forgot. We've got
for others for you.
Okay. All right. I forgot we had water in the stream right beside us. I was gonna get my water bottle out. It says we got everything right there. Is it old? I mean, this is a wash, so I suppose it could have washed down here and landed right there. Or is it an oldie? Because I know there wasn't any cars right here, right?
I don't know. I have no idea. I wasn't alive back then.
Oh.
Probably somebody had it in their pocket or something.
Yeah, look at that. It does say Chevrolet. It has some different color tones to it.
I think that's just oxidation.
But it could just be oxidization, you know. And then on the back of it, it has a little circle with sort of a corroded spot. So who knows? Who knows what this is besides the fact, you know, that it might came on a Chevrolet car. Anybody have any ideas about what kind of car it came off of, when it came off of this car, all that kind of thing? Anybody date it, age it? We found our first relic. Okay.
Pretty nice.
It is nice. I'm really excited about this. Okay. Got a really fancy little signal right here. First freaking pull tab. First freaking pull tab. We thought we were going to be completely free of pull tabs here due to the age of this site. But this is really close to where we found, let me turn that off. This is a wash spot, and the water washes down this hillside, and so that Chevrolet tag and this pull tab might have came from up there and washed down. I found this old tree dead, and right here, this could be where it's caved in for the water. A briar's got me.
I'm walk right over here, baby.
Okay, but it almost looks like an animal's hole, doesn't it? Yep, I wish I had my flashlight. We'd see if there's any beady eyes. And then, here is the old stump mound, and look how it's decayed, and you can go all the way up in there. I of course put my metal detector in there, and then we found this stool, which is too modern. I think it's too modern to be part of the original park. I think somebody brought it down here. And then look at this beauty. Right here next to the old bench, I found this old bottle. It's really pretty, the design in the bottle. I'll have to clean it up and see what that is on the end of it, unless y'all can do it. It may just be little dots. Could be letters. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm gonna put it in the digger bag. We'll see. Now we're gonna go see what Steve is up to. I hear the pinpointer going off. In this there stream. We found a piece of wire and a bottle top so far, and now we're heading higher up, see what else we can find. Look at that. It's another one of these really light rocks. I'm gonna let Steve see it. What do you think?
I know what I think it is.
What do you think it is?
It's slag.
What's slag?
When you make steel, slag will form on top of that steel, and they clean it off because it ain't no good. And they make driveways and stuff out of it. But a lot of times it's still got steel in it.
Oh.
But I don't know that's what it is. It could be natural, but I think it's slag.
Okay.
Right up here, it's a mystery to me, but if they use it for a driveway or something to the water.
Yeah, because there's a road up that way. Okay. That's some kind of odd piece of metal. Here I go. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh. You gotta wiggle around, and you gotta wiggle the rocks till you can find a place you can put your feet flat. Ow! You have found a secret treasure. Have you got it on vibrate?
Yeah, I feel it.
You feel the metal item?
I feel it vibrating.
Okay.
But man, it's tight in here.
Got it?
I ain't sure I know how to turn this on. My hands are wet.
Oh, look at the little worm.
Put him back.
He don't belong in the water. Is it recording?
Yeah. I can't see what I'm recording.
There we go. Worms sometimes accidentally get in the water.
Them fish gotta eat.
Oh, fish gotta eat, but this little worm right here,
He was
he's
happily
gonna get
living in there.
rescued.
Tell me something.
Look at him. He's
Hold
right
on.
there.
This is important.
Just look. Just look.
I don't care. This is important. I don't want to lose it. Look, there's a round object right there. See it?
Where?
Right there. Right there.
You are the proud owner of a nutshell.
It looked like a 50-cent piece.
It looked like a 50-cent piece. Okay.
You know,
Look.
way up to this, right?
I know. Bend over. see, look, he's not even moving now.
They don't care.
Oh, he's just barely moving now.
You should let the fish eat him.
No! Look, he's even turned white from waterlogged.
There's probably a billion more.
He
in there,
needed
like
rescuing.
Fish gotta eat too, baby.
Fish. And that tells you what you're recording. I know it's hard.
How do you know I wasn't?
Because you were pointing this way and I had the worm over there.
Well, that's because I'd lost interest in the worm. People see, nobody wants to, ooh, plumber butt.
Okay.
Half the day was spent recovering a worm. Why, pray tell? Does she hate to feed fish?
I got it. Yeah.
Boy, this better be valuable. Is that it? What is it? A rock?
I don't know what it is. It could be a piece of silver.
Let's see it.
The camera's pointed the wrong direction.
Well,
Put it in front of the camera.
I'm using my eyeballs on my head, not the camera. I can't see that.
But if you
I got to do this.
I wish y'all could see that. I wish y'all could see that.
All you would see is me holding this up to my eyes trying to see what it is. Yeah, that is a man-made object that has eroded really, really bad. And you're right, it could be silver or aluminum.
Yep, silver or aluminum. That's my thought.
See?
Okay, no luck there. Look at there.
Oh,
There's
ho,
a person to point that camera at.
I like to every year be
When I fall
behind
down,
in there.
are you going to say ha 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 for taking and saying bad things about your camera skills, like how now you're pointing it down here instead?
Oh, you will love this film.
Oh, hang on. You, woo! Give me a hand.
You just gonna make me fall too.
Well, you know, it's always better to do things together.
Most things.
No, wait, I'm over here.
You want me to help you climb,
And point the camera in the right
and you're leaving all the goodies back yonder, so you ain't gonna be happy. You'll be having me fetch that. Oh, here we go again. We're getting this on film.
One more spot. Are you aiming it at my butt and showing my pains again?
I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that. Are you sure?
Quite possibly, I wouldn't do that.
Possibly.
Quite possibly, I wouldn't do that. I'm ready to go find the Wurlitzer before it gets too late.
You're ready to go do what? Hey, I'm over here.
I gotta find the Wurlitzer.
Oh, that's right. Turn
Yeah.
the camera around.
If you
And,
could,
no, turn the camera around and tell them about what happened.
you know what a Wurlitzer
No,
is?
you gotta. I am gonna do things to you.
Hey, this is kind of fun.
Give me that camera.
Don't pull too hard. I'm
Okay.
attached to
Okay.
this.
All right. Now tell them about the Wurlitzer.
A Wurlitzer is a jukebox. When I was a kid up on the hill here, right off the road, there were the remnants of a Wurlitzer. When I was a kid, I got a lot of them very ornate metal pieces off of it and gave it to my uncle. But I want to go up there because I think somebody stole the Wurlitzer, busted in it for the change, and left it in the woods. And maybe they dropped some change in the process.
A Wurlitzer is a jukebox, just so you know. Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
A jukebox is what we had before iPods and junk like that. It played records. You put money in, push the buttons.
Okay.
I'm willing to let it sting me.
We're not 100% sure if it's what we call a cow ant or not, which is really a form of wasp that has no wings, or if it's really just a great big ant. Does anybody know? I just dug it up, or it just crawled in my hole one. I don't know which. Yeah, look, I got in, it went into a hole. It was living in the ground.
Stick your finger up there.
Okay. Okay, there's little bitty ants crawling all around here too. I wonder if that could have been the queen ant. Yeah, whatever it is really deep, and I'd really have to just tear up this ant home, and I don't want to tear up the ant home. Ants' lives matter. Isn't that right?
Sometimes.
Did you go try to find the Wurlitzer and you couldn't find it?
Things have changed and my memory ain't good.
Well,
The trail ain't there no more.
The trail isn't there no more.
They've done landscaping on the border road, and I think they obliterated the site, but I don't know that.
Well, we might drive up there and just give it one more look.
I think it's wasted.
Waste of time.
I went
Oh,
tromping all up in there. No trail. Lots of signs of change.
yeah. But a metal detector, though, might pick up.
There's also all kinds of debris.
Ugh.
There's light bulbs, because they put a light up there, and when they change the light bulbs, instead of throwing them away, they chunk them in the woods. Okay, and then there's a power pole that used not to be there, and there's hubcaps that have flung off cars and rolled out into the woods, and beer cans everywhere, and lots of debris. And this thing was mostly hidden when I was 12 years old.
But that area's been landscaped, and now that area is not as hidden.
It's wide open. It's a flower garden.
Oh. Oh well, maybe no Wurlitzer.
Ah, money.
Money, finally.
Oh, washer.
Oh.
No, it's a necklace.
A necklace?
No, it ain't. I don't know what the hell it is. It's something weird. But it's definitely unusual. Clean it. Is it a button?
It's a button.
Oh, cool.
It's a really old, maybe button.
We sure it's a button.
I don't know. When we go
We'll
back
clean
over
it.
the stream, let's rinse it.
Let's look.
Okay, so we're under this rock shelter cliff that you used to play under, right, when you was a kid? And I think that the lens is just a little foggy, or maybe it's dirty. I tried to clean it, so maybe you can see. And there it is there too. We found some tent stakes, and there's an area right over there where a modern day campsite had been set up a few times, but it's been a long time ago. And so, isn't it pretty? I hope the video's good. And this is where we just found this button that we can't clean just yet, but we will.
It may not be a button.
It looks like a button.
To me, it looks like something else. I don't know what.
Well, we'll find out. Okay, well our battery is just almost dead on the camera and I'm wet and muddy and filthy and I gotta get my shoes and socks on and we gotta get back to the car and
Find our stuff.
Find the little bobbly bits that we dropped on the way, our coats, the big shovel. We've just been abandoning things everywhere.
We carry too much.
We carry too much. But we've had so much fun. Have we had so much fun? This has been awesome. Look at those moss-covered roots. I mean, I could just lay down right here in the woods.
We could go hit the cliffs. So.
Hit the cliffs?
Hit the cliffs along that border of the thing that we used to go to as kids. And there could be stuff dropped there from, you know, it may be something I dropped 100, you know, years ago.
Okay. What have you found?
Worms.
You found worms?
Let's go fishing.
Let's go fishing. Oh, look at that. That's what makes Mama's garden happy.
I think that was one worm, and there's the other half of
Did you chop a worm in half?
That's an occupational risk when you dig. That's a long worm.
It was a long worm.
Two live.
I know.
Into two worms.
Now he's two worms. Well, let's put him over here.
The advantages of being asexual.
The advantages of being asexual. Look at this tree. It's growing down the rock face. That's all a rock face. And I think it started halfway up. And look at that. And it's just attached to the rock everywhere. Isn't that beautiful? There's a really pretty old tree over there too. It's got character. Steve crossing a log. He's grumbling. He's checking it out for stability. I told him not to do it if he didn't want to do it. Did you hear me say, I did it. Hey everybody. Say hey, Steve.
Hey.
We're at home and it's been a couple of days since we did that video and Steve just got home from work. He works 12-hour shifts and I just got home from work and I feel like I did a 12-hour shift. But just by chance, everything shut down today in Fort Payne. The schools, public works, everything, all the stores in downtown, everybody shut down because there was tornado warnings. So there was no customers on the streets. So I just locked up the doors and I had the opportunity to make videos. It's so hard to make soap making videos whenever the store is open because you never know when you're going to be interrupted, you know, by a customer. So I was able to just lock the doors and make soap making videos all day long. All day long. And so I made a whole new series, so y'all can look forward to that if you watch my soap making videos. But we wanted to put a tail end on this video because we just really didn't do a tail end to it. And we didn't do a wrap up, right?
Don't think so.
Well,
I didn't anyway.
You didn't. Well, we found one pull tab and we found a jack, a metal jack, you know, like when you play jacks as kids and you throw them out and it was some game or something with dice or something. I can remember barely. And then we found lots of little bits and pieces of odd metal in the stream, no treasures in the stream. But what we did find in the stream is very, very odd. Now, Steve thinks that this is slag, which is, you tell him.
It's a product of steel making. It forms on the top of your heated steel, and it's not totally undesirable because it holds your chemistry in, but they skim it off
Of the steel.
Yeah, and then they ship it out as a byproduct, and they use it for gravel and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And this is a very high-powered magnet. I did not know that, and I stuck this to my refrigerator. I thought I was not going to get it off the refrigerator. And so this is a very high-powered magnet. So if there's metal in this, it should be sticking. But it don't stick.
Ferrous metal.
Ferrous metal. But when the metal detector, the pointer is on high, it shows it up as metal. I think it even shows this one up when it's on low and medium.
You want to get the pointer?
Yeah, go get it. And so this one here, now I put a picture of this on a website called ID.me. That's the letter I, the letter D, the letter M, and the letter E. It's a page on Facebook for metal detectorists to post things they've found, and other metal detectorists as a body help each other identify things. And they thought this was a piece of natural occurring iron ore. What setting is it on?
Low. I just put it on it.
Yeah. So it goes off even on low. So we don't know if this is from the steel plant and it was a byproduct, but you worked at steel plants, so you know he's seen this stuff before. Or if it's just natural iron ore. Natural iron ore is what they use to make steel, right?
They use, it is ore.
Okay, but it's a
been
process.
Concentrated. They actually process the ore.
Alright, and so now this one is another stone, and I think that they thought it was pyrite on the ID.me website. And it does not go off on low, which is so crazy. Put it on high, or even medium. Ah,
One side does.
it says it's got some metal over here. Oh, no, it's going off intermediately here.
Let's go back to low.
Alright, he says, I got this notion. It's got 3 settings of vibrate, so you have to go through those to get it back. No, nothing on low. But the freaking magnet sticks to it. Which is so perplexing that the magnet will stick to it anywhere, any corner, any side, although it does seem to like that side better, but maybe it's just because it makes better contact because it's flat right there.
I think it's because there's more ore.
So anyway, that's our 2 unusual rocks. Alright, so now under the rock ledge, which was so exciting because of where it was found, we found this. And let me see your flashlight.
I'm pretty sure that's lead.
Okay, so I think
It's glaring.
it's glaring, isn't it? Let's see.
Put it on dim.
I had it on dim. Okay, let's see if that's better. There we go. The light in my living room is terrible. This is a dress weight, a hem weight. And so basically, I'll need that again. So basically, in the 1800s, 1900s, freak if I know if it was going on in the 1700s, I tried to go online and see if I could get the years in which they were used, but I couldn't find it. Women, you know, they couldn't show their ankles in public, and so they would put weights in little cloth bags, and then they would sew those periodically through their hem so that when the wind blowed or whatnot, that their skirts would not toss up and their ankles wouldn't show. So that right there just thrills me silly that we found that under that rock ledge there at the park. So some girl was sitting under the rock ledge on that rock, maybe the big boulder underneath there. It's big, it's whatever. It's under the rock ledge, but it's big. And maybe there was a tussle and her skirt got ripped and one of her hem weights fell out of her hem, and or something like that. I mean, we can make these stories up all day long. And then the other thing is some kid found a hem weight in her grandma's sewing box and carried it out there with her jacks and was playing with it like marbles or something. So there's a couple of theories here.
I got my own theory.
What's your theory?
I can't do it till you show all the items.
Okay, all right. So now you know that we found one relic. We are so freaking excited. Where'd that flashlight go? Oof, sweet Jesus, that thing was loud.
I'm blind.
I know. So,
Let me shine the light and you hold them.
okay.
I ain't doing no better.
You're getting too close. If you'll hold it and point it towards it and not the camera, but from the back, maybe that'll work. There we go. Okay, baby, that rocked it right there. Okay, so when you look at it up close, it says Chevrolet on it. It has design patterns in it. On the back, it has a little circle where it was attached. So I posted it on the ID Me page on Facebook, and a guy came back pretty quickly and said, radiator badge. So a radiator badge for was it a Model T Ford?
No, it's Chevrolet.
I mean, a Chevrolet, but it was like an old one.
Yeah.
And he told me 1918 or 1919. And we got a picture of what it looked like, and that is it. Now that's a reproduction that they're selling, and it says from 1914 to 1927, so that definitely hits the time period in which that park was there. But there's also another one that we saw right here, that this is actually an original that has been kept really good care of. Either that or they've repainted it. I'm sure it was never in the ground like this one here was. And they're asking $75 for that? $70 for that. And
it's a little different though if you look.
Yeah, it's slightly different, and it really matches ours a little bit more. But then the reproduction, they may have just painted the lines and not did the deep inset because it was a reproduction. They were making it more cheaply and maybe not as authentic. But here is another style that was made. Whoop, there we go. And so one of them was made like around 1932. So, but the ID Me gentleman said 1918 or 1919, which is so exciting. But even 1932 is like, wow, look what we found. And so I've cleaned it up and everything. You can see the resemblance of the gold trim around the edges, and we think we can see some old blue paint.
There he is, blue.
Yeah, so we're so excited about this, just super excited about it. So now can you tell your scenario about the hem weight?
Okay, yeah, now a guy and a girl, they're in their 1918 Chevrolet and they get into it. And so she's running from him, tears her skirt, loses her weight, stops and plays a game of jacks. Possibly drank a beer because I found a beer tab. Oh, we found lots of bullets too.
Oh, we found
cases.
tons of bullets. 22 casings, shotgun casings, and that's inside the city limits. So all of that had to have been done before it got carried into the city limits, maybe. Or maybe before the city limits put the law up that you can't shoot guns in the city limits. Or people are just shooting guns in the city limits. They don't care that it's against the law to shoot guns in the city limits.
Man's got to eat.
Man's got to eat. Okay, so they were playing a game of jacks, and they got in a tussle. She lost her button, and when she got to the car, her big brother showed up, and he was so mad, he rammed the car and knocked off the Ford badge and off the radiator, and that's the story.
Except it ain't a Ford.
Oh, that's right, Chevrolet. I'm so dyslexic.
We'll have to go back and find Ford.
So anyway, so I know it was hard to tell, but it went like this, and the park was down in the low. Up on this side was the ledge where the rock ledges was, and then down in the bottom was the stream and the park, and then up on the top it's next to the asphalt. And he says that road's pretty new. But I sort of think that there was a parking lot up there on that rise, and we didn't go up there because for that part to have gotten lost off of a car and then washed down eventually into the gully there and then get covered in dirt, it just leads me to think that the parking for the park, or part of the parking for the park, might have been a dirt road that come off that main road, and there was a parking lot up there. And so I want to go back and explore possibly the parking lot area, the possible parking lot area. Anyway, so we're going to get off of here. We've got more adventures to share, and we're looking forward to sharing them with you. And I don't know what I did. I messed up we went to Lowe's video so bad. I'm going to have to completely redo it. I don't know what I did, but there's pieces missing, and I'm going to have to fix it. So anyway, I'm going to do that. I just left it like it was. I don't know. Y'all must think I'm crazy when you watch that video. But I'm going to fix that, and then the first episode on the cold processed soap will probably be loaded, not tomorrow, but the next day. So pretty soon there'll be a video every day on the new How to Make Cold Processed Soap for Beginners series. And bye, everybody. You gonna say bye to YouTube?
Bye, YouTube.
Oh, and help Digger Dan. Oh, please help Digger Dan. This guy is trying to get 50,000 pounds for Rays of Sunshine. And Rays of Sunshine sent him a letter and said they just don't know what to do. That this is the first time that the money was available more than the wishes coming in. And that they were able to fulfill so many wishes because of the money that he'd already made. And they could not thank him enough. If I read it correctly, he posted it on his Facebook. The letter he got from Rays of Sunshine thanking him, and how overwhelmed they were with our support. So please help Digger Dan. You'll be able to find the link in the description, and also if you'd like to be a patron, we would so love to have the help so that we could make more videos. You'll find that link in the description. And if by chance you're a soaper, thank you for using my Essential Depot link. And to everybody, thanks for watching them darn commercials. It helps me out. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, YouTube.